We're waiting until some people come in. Hey, hey now, hey now. I'm up early at it. Just got off work. Hello, 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 hello. There you are. Hey, lady. You know I had to come back so we could finish our conversation. How was your day? How was your day? Somebody up in the bushes, but they can stay in the bushes. We good. We good. So, too blessed. Okay. You want to continue to talk about what we was talking about earlier since it's just you and I? Do you have StreamYard? Oh, you at work. Your patient sleep. I know I just left work too. Uh-huh. Hold on. So you want to talk about what we continue to talk about? No, I don't. Okay. No, you don't have to, sweetheart. So anyway, for those who's in here with me, this is just going to be a little early morning chat because it's after 12 o'clock. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So what I wanted to talk about, of course, we got to go with what's trending. T.S. Madison and Geo. Yep. T.S. Madison and Geo. And then that Gayle King. I was going to drop a video and go live about Gayle King. What you thought about Gayle King? Okay, if you thought what Gayle King did when she did the interview in reference to Kobe Bryant with Lisa Leslie, put a 1 in the chat. If you think it was good and it was cool what she did when she asked him in reference to, if you don't know what I'm talking about, she asked Lisa Leslie, who is Kobe Bryant's good friend. She interviewed her and she asked her something in reference to some rape allegation charges that he had. She brought that up. What you guys think about that? I call it bullshit. She just didn't have to. But see, the difference is when you are working for those people, they dictate to you what to do and what to say when you're working for those people. See, everybody is anxious to get into the industry, and I get it. Yeah, she was out of pocket. Absolutely. Because I think if it was me and you would have given me the questions to ask, I would have just skipped over that question. Why would you try to tarnish that man's legacy? He not here to defend himself. And then she continued on after Lisa Leslie didn't even want to talk about it. Yeah, I think she was out of pocket. Absolutely. She could have skipped over that question. She knew what questions they give you that ahead of time. So she knew what she was going to ask Lisa Leslie. And I know she might have felt some kind of way. But see, just like she did that Kobe Bryant thing, remember they put her up to do the same thing to R. Kelly. She did the same thing to him. Yeah, because those people are working for the higher ups. And once you start making a certain amount of dollars and you on television, you have to do what those people tell you to do. Yes, CBS, NBC, ABC, they're paying you to do what they tell you to do. So I thought it was out of pocket. Now, do I think Snoop Dogg was out of pocket? What you think, Too Blessed? You think Snoop Dogg was out of pocket with what he said? He was, oh, he was, yeah, he really wanted to call her a bitch. Now, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with no one calling anyone a bitch. But hey, that's how he felt. He was hurt and he just let out. Do you think he was right for calling her that? Too Blessed? You think he was right? I know you at work. Yeah, I think it was foul that he kind of did it, but it is what it is. And he's getting a little backlash, but she's getting even more backlash from her even posing that question to Lisa Leslie. Yeah, I think she was foul. But then again, too, you work for those people. You work for the people, and they are using our people to destroy us. It's being seen every day. They are using our very own people to destroy us. Yeah, he said what he wanted to say. And I agree with him. Absolutely, I'm woke. Because let me tell you something. This whole world is a stage, and all of us play a part and a role. But those higher ups in the industry, they are puppet masters. They have the real money to pull those strings and manipulate us. And what they're doing is they're using us to attack and destroy us. They're using us. And again, it's all about the coins. We see it on YouTube, we see it on television, you see it in everyday life. People will sell their souls for that almighty dollar. So I don't know. I think the industry is a wicked industry. Um I'm glad that I'm not a part of it, and I see exactly what they're doing. I see exactly what they're doing. I see their agenda is big. Their agenda is huge, and I don't think that we can do much to stop their agenda from going forward. I don't. I don't think we could do much, you know. But now we don't have to. We don't have to allow them to change who we are and what we believe just because we want a dollar. That brings me to this next subject. But yeah, I think it was bullshit. And I agree that Snoop did what he wanted to do. You know, I don't think Snoop should have threatened her. Yeah, I don't think he should have threatened her at all. Okay, yeah, you could do that, baby. I thought you was going to email me earlier. Yeah, when the live is over, yeah. I'm not gonna be here long because I have an appointment in the morning. But like I told you, it takes me around 1:30 to 2 o'clock to kind of wind down and fall asleep. So I know I had promised that I would come back and we would talk, you know. And I thought Kay, what was Kay Edwards? I thought she or he. I'm not sure if Kay Edwards is a man or a woman. And the reason why I said that because earlier they had made a statement about finances, you know, that somebody could be financially abusive to you. And in reference to that, they sound like they were a man saying that women can abuse men for their finances. That's what I got out of it. Now I could be wrong, you know, but so I don't know if Kay Edwards is a man or a woman. I did go on Captivating Christians channel today, his live while I was at work, and Kay Edwards was in the chat as well. So I don't know. I just spoke and you know, I chatted a little bit, but I was at work, so but anywho, yeah, email me. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with emailing me. Listen, I'm here to enjoy I'm here to entertain. I'm here to talk. If I can help in any kind of way by, you know, conversing with you, in any, respect, I'll do that, But like I said, I'm here to voice my opinion, to meet YouTubers, and to entertain. I'm not here to drag. I'm not here to be messy. However, I like mess, but there's a limit to liking mess. But more than anything, I'm just here, you know. So, anywho, so that brings me to this next subject, T.S. Madison. So I was on two lives today and they was talking about T.S. Madison. And that's their platform and that's their opinion. And I know Armand Wiggins had some dealings with T.S. Madison. I think he wanted to do business and some shady stuff happened. So he didn't do business with T.S. Madison. So I know his opinion was a bit biased about what was going on with her manager quitting and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, but he said some things that I just didn't agree with. And psh, Wiley is always way out there. He said some things I didn't agree with. Now, if somebody's been with me and they've been down with me from the very start, and they my ace and they my ride or die through this whole thing, and it sounds like her manager had been with her and helped her get to propel to where she's at now. And I don't know what happened. I don't know the dynamics. However, I know her manager Gio quit last night, came on live and started, spilling some tea. But he was very careful of what he said about Maddie. But I don't know what happened for me to really elaborate on it, but I do know the lives that I watched today. Like I said, Armand was a little biased. Wiley was just way out there talking about, oh yeah, if I went and I was gonna get a contract with a company, yeah, and they wanted me to get rid of my manager, hell yeah, I would do that. And I was like, but Wiley is like that. If you know Wiley, and I know too, bless you be around, but really, I don't think so because you have control of a contract. So if you told me that I had to drop my ride or die, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Now you could write him in my contract some kind of way, and you could offer him a contract, but he's been my manager. He's gonna continue to be my manager. So again, I don't know what happened in that case, but if she was offered a contract the way our mom is summing it up, and it's just allegedly because he doesn't know. He said his source told him, and that's the way he think it happened. That because she's getting a contract, now she thinks she's bigger than everybody else, and she has outgrown Geo, and so they might have got into some confrontation and had some words. So he quit, but he refused to spill the real tea. But it was more of a threat to her. It was like I'm going to be careful about what I'm saying. However, if you act in a different way, if you move any differently, Maddie, then I'm going to spill the real tea. And I'm sure he knows some shit about her. Yeah, because he been around her since, I think our mom said like 2013. And so we at 2020. So that's a good amount of years that you be around somebody that you know the way they move. So I'm sure it's some secrets that he can drop. But it's probably that, he probably did an NDA. So that's why he chose his words really carefully. But so I just think that, I wish Maddie, I like Maddie, I wish her much success in whatever she's trying to do. But if she really just, but I don't watch Wally or the other person. I'm a little confused about Tia's situation. It's kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, it did. It did. Just all of a sudden, the guy quit. So there's something behind it. We just don't know. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if this guy is going to spill some serious tea about Maddie. If she get online and say anything, or try to drag him, I don't know what he's going to come back. And that's what I think is he's trying to be very careful on what he say about Maddie. Yeah, he's trying to be real because it did come out of nowhere. But he had been rocking with her for years he had been managing her, and he had been getting her all kind of gigs and stuff like that. And they say now she's close to a contract. And I want to say that they kept mentioning We TV and another channel, but they said she's kind of close. Yeah, you know what? That's mess. But you know what? Kaya could have been right. See, I wasn't watching Maddie like that at first, the Queen's Court, and then I started watching Maddie. In fact, I met Maddie in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta one time visiting, and Maddie was there, and I met her and her mother in the store in Macy's. But I don't know her like that to know. But like I said, it could have been something, with her. Kaya could have been right, because I know Kaya was talking about contracts. I think her differences were about contracts with Maddie. I know she did mention that she wasn't willing to sign no contract with certain people because of what they wanted in the contract. Now, it could be just like this Geo guy. He probably don't want to go with what Maddie's going with to get this contract so she could get to where she's trying to go. They said for years she's been trying to go, get a TV deal. So maybe Gio wasn't down with it. I don't know. I don't know the ins and out of it. And you know what, girl? I really could give a damn. To be honest with you, it's just what's trending on YouTube. It's just what's trending on YouTube. And so I don't know. Sometimes you got to follow the trends. But what I do know is that I personally, if you cool with me and I've been cool with you all these years and you helped me get to where I'm at now, I'm not going to throw you under the bus for nobody. That's why it's hard for me to believe that if it's in relationship to a contract, they say she with New York. Remember New York? I ain't like New York. And I'm not sure how good they are because I've never seen the Queen Court with her in New York, but I don't care for New York. Tiffany Pollard, yeah, I don't care for her. So I don't really watch it like that. I don't follow. But like I said, it was just what was trending. I just wanted your opinion about it. You don't watch Wiley? You don't like Wiley Too Blessed? Or you just don't watch him? You working, girl? You working? I ain't gonna stay too long. I just had said I was gonna come back on here because I told you when I get off, it takes me some time to wind down. I was gonna come back on here. Oh, me either. You know why? Because let me tell you something. And tomorrow I'm gonna do a video on Wiley. I'm gonna do a video on him because mental illness is real, and he plays on mental illness. Whenever he ill behave, he blame it on his mental illness. See, and I told you, he's another manipulative one, and he's calculated and he's cruel, you know, and I don't like and I don't care. So I thought he was going in another direction. So I said, oh, wow. While he's going in another direction, and I kind of like that Two Men and a Lady. It didn't work out. So I said, I'll go, I'll watch him and I'll sub to him. But when some of the shenanigans he been doing, and I'm like, nah, I can't rock with Wiley. No, because he play on his mental illness. But you're not that crazy. You know exactly what you doing. Just like I said, Jay Wilson, I don't give him no pass. I don't give him no pass because he knows exactly what he's doing. But I did see a little part of Five Babes. Do you follow Five Babe? Bless. It's somebody else there up in the bushes. Do you follow her? Because I did watch a little of her live tonight. I didn't watch it all. And she was saying about that panel. Remember, I told you that S. Hutchinson today, I was saying she had a really dynamite panel the other night of Oh, yes, sometimes. She had a real good panel on the other night, and they was talking about manipulation versus mental illness. And they was talking about Wiley, the stuff Wiley. See, they been knowing Wiley. And I just maybe start watching Wiley, and I don't do it every day, so I don't know enough about him. But what I have seen about him, yeah, I think Wiley is mean and he's disgusting and foul too. I put him in the same boat with Jay Wilson sometimes. I don't think Jay Wilson is disgusting, though. Let me take that back. I don't think he's disgusting. I just think he's fake. I think he's fake, and I think he's manipulative too. And the things he do is very calculated. And I don't know if you remember this from earlier, and I'm sure I said it to you earlier when we was in the chat, that I had this idea. Oh, okay. You didn't watch all of it. I didn't watch all of it either. I just caught bits and pieces of. And people are so funny. People are just so funny, Um, yeah, let me tell you something, baby girl. I see through some of these people. I really do. Like I said, I watched a little of her live, and I got some questions about it, but I ain't going. I like fire, and I'm not going to talk about it. Everything I feel, I don't have to say, but I do like her. I do like her. Um, she did talk about that panel though, and she talked about Wiley, and she said she wasn't going to say anything about Jay Wilson. She hadn't spoken to Jay Wilson, and I get it. And so she didn't want to say anything about Jay Wilson, but she did mention my video about Jay Wilson. But like I said, I approached Jay Wilson about an idea, and he never answered me. But lo and behold, he did that live that night, and it was my idea. So that alone make me don't fool with him. Yeah, that's why I really don't care for him. It's okay that you did it. I don't have a problem with that, because you must have thought it was a good idea. However, you could have answered me. You could have had said to me, I can only take 5. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna bite my nail on that one. Me too. Yeah, me too. I I feel that way too, but I still like her, but I feel that way too. I seen the very beginning of her and Tracy's thing, you know, and I've seen her appearance, and that's okay. That's okay, because we all change our appearance when we get on camera, and this camera for people is like a TV show for people. However, you're acting a little bit arrogant at times. I think you're a little arrogant at times, and like it's all about you and can't nobody top you and you the shit. But that's okay, because that's her personality, and that's what people are attracted to. So I don't knock her. I don't knock her, but I do disagree with some things she say and some things she do. It's something she does. So I disagree with it, but that's me. But I know where you're coming from, sis, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I know where you're coming from. Um, but Wiley is a loose damn cannon. That's what Wiley is. hmm He's a loose cannon. And like I said, Jay Wilson, I'm gonna do a video on him tomorrow. I mean, it'll include him and Wiley. hmm Because I think now listen, I don't know who you follow, but the people that I'm following, I see a pattern here. I see a pattern where they fall out with each other, and then they come back together, and then they fall out with each other, and then they come back together, and I just don't do that. If I don't muck with you, I don't muck with you. You can't talk about my family, and you can't call my job, you can't attend my church, you can't, hey baby, hey Reed, how are you? Thank you for sending that subby over. You can't talk about my family, you can't talk about my living arrangement. You can't talk about my physical appearance. You can't post my dead relatives. You can't post about my incarcerated brother. You just can't do stuff like that. And I'm going to be all right with you. I'm not going to be all right with you because you have gone too far. When you start talking about people's families, you start going to their jobs, you start calling schools, you start calling apartments, you've gone too far. You've gone too far for me, and I don't really want to be involved. See, I never checked out Deanna Irvin. Do you? I and Trina Victor show. I'm gonna have to watch that. Now, Reed, I've checked out your lives a couple of times. I've seen when you posted, like I catch replay. They do take it too far. They take it too far. They do. And you know what? It takes the fun out of being on YouTube. I had got kind of disgusted and I said, oh, I don't even want to do this shit. I said, I don't want to do YouTube. But then I said, nope, nope. You just bring something different to the table. Reed, did you watch S. Hutchinson live with that panel on the other night? Because that panel was good, but they say she was something else too. Thank you. I responded. I reposted your. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. See now Reed. I want to say this. I was in the chat and I saw what happened to you and Fi Babe. It was really good. It was really good. And I think from what I'm picking up from the both of you women, the both of you ladies, that you would have enjoyed it because it was very mature ladies on that panel and the topic was real and it was serious and you felt for the women who had experienced some of the things they was talking about because three of them stated they were bipolar. Yeah, that was crazy, Reed. I remember when that happened. See, and let me tell you something. Let's just take it down that we into this conversation. You are entitled to go anywhere you want to go. What's the name of it? It was you talking about Too Blessed. It was S. Hutchison, and the name of it was remember manipulation versus mental illness. But it was a heck of a panel, and the good thing about it that these were some intellectual women. They spoke, passionate about what they were talking about. But the craziest thing and the most ironic thing is all of them had suffered by being bipolar. All of them was bipolar, and they were dealing with their bipolar in different ways. And so that was cool. So they all was just expressing and saying how they deal with it. Shelly was saying how she deals with her bipolar. Then you had Maturist from what's his name? Club Chat, Sean Bradley from Club Chat. She was saying how she deal with her bipolarism. Then they had Joyce Vlog. She has PTSD. She was saying how she deals with it now. All of those women and this other lady, I can't think of her name, all of those women came together on this platform and they did something extremely important, something that is well needed, that's very much needed. They came together and they discussed some real issues without BS. Yep, they did. I give her an excellent for that panel. It was really nice. But so Too Blessed, check it out because it was really good. That's something I want to do. I want to come on here to make a difference and elevate people. I want to help people. And supposedly they were supposed to be doing that on somebody else's platform. I'm not mentioning no name, but somebody else's platform was supposed to deal with some real issues, and it was going to be like a healing, videos to help people out. And I thought, dang, that's what's up. Now that's us coming together, making stuff happen, you know? Right, right. And Reed, I was saying that like I don't care to join no group or no gang. I can be organic and homegrown on my own because I'm not going to allow anyone to tell me where to go and where not to go. Now, I got that thing with Phi Babe. Yeah, and be encouraging to each other. Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you, Reed. Now, I did get that thing how Phi Babe felt when James and Jay Wilson and Ask April went on to platform because that girl had done some damaging things to her and other people as well. You know, so I can see where she has a real distaste for VS. And so I can see her going for VS jugular. But to say that somebody can't support someone else, I'm not just going to have that. I'm just not going to do it. And the very people that she don't like, I like. I like James. Now, did James do some stuff that left a distaste in my mouth? Absolutely, when he said some of the things about her little girl. Yeah, I get that. That's again, they go too far. They go way too far for this stuff. You know, this YouTube stuff. It's just they just go overboard and they try to hurt. They try to really hurt you. They hit you where it really hurts. And that's what I don't like. But she had a right. She had a right to be mad at VS. She had a right, and she has a right to be mad at Tracy in a way, you know? So I see that. Now, but to be mad at James, she has people that are on her team that were talking to VS. Right, right. See, yeah. But that thing with her and James, I was there when it happened. And again, I did a video a long time ago and did my take on that because I see it totally different than what my friend Fi sees it as and her people. And see one thing, oh, see, I didn't know she started that with Tracy because I came maybe like a month after that thing where her and Tracy was going on. I do know the little bit I heard was that Tracy was dragging Fi and they was dragging Fi because her daughter didn't have lunch money in her account, you know, and Fi Babe, I don't think she knew that her daughter didn't have it. It is going too far. Yeah, too blessed. I'm not sure who excuse me, platform you visit, but this stuff is going too far. It's going way too far. It is. And I don't want to be a part of it. Let me tell you something. There's a there's an enemy and my enemy has I have morals and values, and I'm not going to do certain things on here for clicks and views for money. I don't need money that bad. Yes, I would like money and I would like more money. However, I'm not going to sell my soul for a coin. And that's what is happening here. These people are getting really downright dirty and nasty with each other, and that's what they doing. And so I'm not sure how you could talk about my family, how you could drag me and talk and go to my job and do some of the stuff that they doing here, what they consider doxing. You know, talk about me being homeless, talk about me losing a job. You are helping me, you are aiding in me losing my job by calling my job and saying all this stuff. I don't see how they could do that. I don't see how they could do that and feel good at night. Bless, I got you. I got you, baby. I'm beginning to feel that way. I'm really beginning to feel that way. And I think that some things I don't have a let me get this straight. Some things I'm not gonna say on here. You know, I'm just not gonna say on here because I'm keeping my eye open to some things before I say something. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to not say what I really feel for no one. You don't have to like me. That's okay. You don't have to like me. You don't have to come over here and subscribe. You don't have to click no. You don't have to click and view nothing I do. Before I allow someone to stop me from being me, I just won't bother. I just won't bother with YouTube. It's not that serious. Yes, yes, autistic son. Wait, Reed. Who did that? They dragged my. Really? Oh, sis, I'm sorry. Wow. That's mucked up. Oh, I didn't know that, Reed. Who? When you said they, who are they? Who are they, baby? That's messed up. See, that's what I'm talking about. They talking about people, kids with disabilities. They talking about people with disabilities. They talking about people deceased, parents and stuff like that, and family members, incarcerated family members. You calling people who have relationships with people so you could interview them. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. It almost appears to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. It appears to me that they try to see who could get the foulest, who could get down the dirtiest. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's too much. Yep, my first page was the best that I got, Kwani. Diving and Lady P. Yep, my first page was the best that I got. What do you mean by that, baby? Yep, my first page was the best that I got. Kwani. Hey, honey, how are you? Hi, Jason. I don't know you, but welcome to the show. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Read, break that down a little more. Can you expound on that a little more? It's kind of confusing to me. Yep, my first page was the best that I got. Kwani, Diver, and Lady P. Break it down, baby, if you can a little bit so we can see. Jason Graves, are you Jason? Oh, I think this. Oh, wow. You're talking about real stuff. Cool. Oh, Jason, I think I heard. I shut my page down and start over. I was hurt because Kwani and I were really. What? I got you. I got you. Yeah, I think that was Jason the troll. Wow, Kwani, sorry to hear that. That's a damn shame. Wow. Nah, that wasn't cool. Reed, I remember when you were on Five Babes live and something happened. Hey, Miss Lackey, how are you, baby? I remember when you were on her live and something happened with the two of you. So I wasn't sure. To be honest with you, I come on here and I listen to these lives and I stay up in the bushes unless I really want to say something and then I'll I drop down, I might comment. I'm doing well, Jason. How are you? Yeah, but I know something happened, but that's a shame that you had to shut down your page and start over. Y'all were really close and she turned on you? I'm doing well, baby girl. Just came from work and we dropping it for a little chat. Um, wow, that's messed up. See, now, one day while I was on my live, my son was playing with his puppet in the kitchen, and I told him, hold on, I'm gonna put this up here if you don't mind, Reed. One day while I was live, my son was playing with his puppets in the kitchen, and I told him that he better not put that puppet in the freezer. Okay, so what's wrong with that? What's wrong with your son playing with puppets? That's creative. That's kids' creativity, imagination. I used to own a early learning center. Oh, I better not put too much of my damn business out here. They'll be looking that up. But anywho, so that is nothing wrong with that. So what was the problem? when she got mad. I'm gonna put this other one up here. So let's see. When she got mad because I wouldn't stop speaking to someone for her, she went on live and started tripping. I do remember that. See, that's what I remember. And if I'm not mistaken, are you speaking of VS? Because that's what I picked up. It was VS that time that I saw it. It was because you were speaking with VS. I think so. I remember that. I remember that part of it. And you know, Reed, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know she used to shout you out. And this is what I know. And you could correct me if I'm wrong, because I said I'm fair and I'm always gonna try to remain balanced and remain who I am. So I'm not gonna bullshit you. But I think what had happened, she had been shouting you out and she was developing a YouTube shit with you, right? And VS said something about you had gave her receipts behind the scenes in reference or regarding Fi Babe, correct? Is that what happened? Because that's what I picked up from the video, that you was passing receipts. But when they did show the receipts or she spoke about it, they weren't receipts like to bring any harm to her or to discredit her for anything. So from that point, I didn't know what really happened. I brought the puppet to him to socialize when he was young. He was nonverbal. Okay, yeah. And the puppets helped him. Absolutely, they do. They do. Oh, Natasha and Bianca. I don't even know them, girl. I can't even say nothing. I don't even know who Natasha and Bianca is. So it's not what I thought. Now, Jason, I don't know who you are, but I do know that we have a Jason that's a little troll, but I can't say that about you. I'm new to this, so I don't know. I don't know why you can't see your chat or why you can't see our chat. I'm not sure why, but you're on here. I see you. Now, that was later, about a few months ago, the VS thing. Okay, I got a new matchbook and don't know how to go live yet. Help me, sis, when you have time. You be telling it like it is. I love it. Oh, Miss Lackey, guess what? Girl, I'm the worst one to look. I'm the worst one to help you do anything. I am terrible. I'm still learning myself, trying to get someone to help me. So I'm not sure. I don't even know what a matchbox is, to be honest with you. I use OBS and I'm using the StreamYard now. So I'm not sure what it is. Oops. Hold on. Okay, read. I'm reading your comment. No, that was later, about a few. I got a new matchbook. Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that a computer, baby? Are you talking about Natasha Milan? Reed, you talking about don't laugh at me, Miss Lackey. I don't know. Hell, how can I help you? I'm barely helping myself. I've been struggling for a long time with this computer thing. Are you talking about Natasha Milan, Reed? Kwani had a problem with her race. Oh, okay. I'm trying to do StreamYard. Oh, okay, Miss Lackey, hold on. You trying to do StreamYard. Baby, let's finish with this live and then we're gonna go behind the scenes. I'll give you a couple of minutes and help you do StreamYard because I got StreamYard. But anyway, I think she meant MacBook. Girl, okay, because I was like, what the hell is a matchbook? Is that a new type of tablet? A new type of computer? I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know those, Reed. I don't know those people. I can't expound on what happened there. Only you can. But okay, Jason, we're talking on happy stuff too. Thank you. We're talking on happy stuff too. We're not messy over here. We're just talking about something else. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Read, like I said, the only part I saw was the part about VS saying VS was saying that you was passing notes behind the scene. That's all I know about. And Phi Babe got mad. But then Phi Babe has spoke with you and you all came to some type of agreement that it wasn't what she thought. And you guys was cool from there, correct? I hope I ain't talking too loud, baby. Everybody in the house sleep but me. Reed, is that correct? Was didn't you and Fight Babe get that straight? Hey, that's my baby. Hey, history is important, spill it. And that's my baby. Treasure Milan. That's my baby. No, I know what happened with you. I was there from the very beginning, spill it. I didn't miss one step in what's going on with you. And like I said, I didn't miss one step, baby. History is important. And when I don't know someone's history and you people history, you know all of y'all stuff together, I don't comment on it because I don't know. I know what happened with you. I do know what happened with you. Like I said, I'm not happy. I don't know everything about Reed the heart. I just know it was something about a VS thing. It was just something about a VS and passing notes behind the scene. I don't know. I don't know. But here's my problem. Now that we said passing notes behind, that's what I remember. Spill it. I know exactly what happened with you, baby. You know, and let me tell you something, and I'm gonna be real honest. I still love you. I sure do. Do I agree with everything you said and did? Absolutely not. But does my love change for you? Not at all. A large percentage of club chat was originally T. Oh, okay. Okay. Now it was fake. She only wanted me to come in because she wanted to front as if she was about to. Oh, okay. And a lot of folks don't realize it. See, I don't know, James. I know you've been here for a long time. So I know you know the history. I don't know the history. So that's why I don't really expound on things I don't know. But I do know this. I know what happened with y'all, with you and Five Babe. I do know that. Now I know that. I have been following that for a while. So I do know that, you know. So I'm not green on that, but I'm green. Exactly, exactly. And that's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. That's why I'm having a problem understanding some of these people on these YouTube streets. Because if you come for me, I have a right to come for you. If you don't agree on if you had a relationship, y'all had a relationship, and I'm not gonna mention no names, but you know who I'm talking about, spill it. Y'all had a relationship, and if I had a problem with you and we had a relationship, then let me go behind the screens and talk to you because it could be a misunderstanding in some form of communication. Would you say that? Or was you upset because I went on someone else's platform and I don't care for that person? You know, so I'm not sure. Like I said, I was there when the stuff began with you and Five Babe. I was there and I say it while you here. I like her and I like you. I don't like Jay. I mean, what's his name? Yeah, Jay Wilson. I don't like him. I don't like him. Yeah, I don't. Not at all. No, we don't. I don't have snow here, Jason. VS never attacked me. Fire attacked me 4 times. Yeah, I kind of get it. I kind of get it because, like I said, I followed the whole thing. That's why I wasn't mad when you came back. When you finally had said something, I was a little upset about the kids. Yeah, that's all. I wasn't upset when you came back. Not at all. I was upset by the kids, That's the only thing. Like I said, it's okay for us to agree to disagree. But she used somebody that actually liked to contact me behind the scenes and kick it as if she wanted to mend things. She used the opportunity to shade April as well. Wow. Wow. You know what? My kids were mentioned. Spill it. I was there. I know. Let me tell you something. You don't have to explain to me what happened with you and her. I know I was there, baby. I was there. And I don't know if you just heard me say it, but I'll say it again. I didn't blame you, and I don't blame you for coming back at her like that. I was there. I was there. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you something. They're not used to you. If somebody's not around your age group or haven't been in the houses and been around people like you, they don't know. You mofos can read and drag. That's what you do. You do that for a living in your community. Back in the day, that's what they did. And so what happens is when people come for you, and I guess you come back for them and drag them, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. Like I say, I don't agree everything you do. I don't agree with everything Fire Babe does, but I like both of you. And I am a grown woman, and I am my own woman first and foremost. And I'll go where I want to go, and I say what I want to say. Press Media TV. Hi. Hi, I'm an AG. Okay, what is an AG? Maybe he could explain. Right, I try. Oh, you did. Oh, you did spill it. Didn't I say I followed the whole thing? I still follow it. I have to do the news, and then I have to run over and do the cleanup. Yes. No, and he doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, he doesn't treat you new, and I think that's what it is because I'm a little YouTuber. See, that's what I said. I'm picking these people up, baby, because I'm a little YouTuber. Some people don't want to be bothered with little YouTubers, and see, that's that fake shit Jay Wilson did to me. Oh, okay, okay, baby, I'll watch it. Okay, I'll watch it. Press media, I will. But anyway, that shit he did to me, I think he shunned me because I was a little YouTuber. But like I said, everybody start out as a little YouTuber and then they grow. People are attracted to our personality. They're attracted to the news, the mess, but they like your personality. So I will get the subbies that's due to me, you know? So if you never, hey Kimberly, hey baby, if you never shout me out, it's okay. Cause I'm gonna get what's due to me. What's for me is for me. So if you never shout me out, that's fine. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to conform to y'all wicked ways. I'm not going to have you shut me down. I'm not going to have you block me every time I come on your platform because you don't like what I say. It's just not, I'm just not going to roll like that. And I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for nobody. If you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. And I'm going to go on anybody platform I desire to go on. No one is going to control Mz.Teavalocity. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. You like my hair? Yeah, it's time for me to get it done. I like my personality too, Indie Cakes. I like my personality. I really don't care. It's YouTube, entertainment, educational, no beef, no side. I will have a glass of wine. Yes, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. You know what? We all like mess. That's just human nature. And especially us color folk, we all like mess, right? And it's okay. Is when mess become too messy, is when it's too messy and it brings harm to people. That's what I don't like. You know, I said this earlier and I'll say it again and I'll forever say it on my channel. We could be up today and something happened and we could be down tomorrow. So someone else misfortunate is not for me to laugh about or make fun of it or drag them about. So I'm just not going to do that. You know what I mean? Anything is subject to happen to us. So I don't get into that. I don't get into talking about people, kids, period. Mm-mm. I just don't do that. Especially everybody kid is dear to them. Don't get me wrong with what I'm about to say, but especially when a kid has a disability, even not even a kid, some of these people on YouTube, some content creators, some subbies have disabilities. You don't have to you don't have to make fun of them. You don't have to mock them. You don't have to drag them. But now if they come for you, fair game. But I mean, just to talk about somebody's child with autism or something like that, that's not cool. That's not cool. No. I mean, you got content creators, you know, that they have disabilities. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, but you don't have to sit up and drag them unless they drag you. Then it's fair game. But I mean, just coming for somebody because they disabled, that's not fair to me. But that's me. Again, you know, I don't know. But hopefully we could take some stuff. James, continue doing you, baby. I still support you. I support you. Now ask April. I don't go over there very much, but in the morning sometime I tap on her. Yeah, that's fuck. Yeah, read. I'm telling you, even though you don't see me commenting in people's chat, I stay in the bushes unless I want something, somebody to say something. But I stay in the bushes. I know, and it was bad the way they did her to a certain extent. You know, I don't know again in depth of what April did, but I know it was terrible. And let me tell you something. I know that your subbies windmill for you. James, your subbies are diehard and they windmill for you. Five Babe subbies are diehard and they windmill for her. Sometimes y'all don't have to say shit because your subbies gonna do it, you know? So, but I know that. But it is kind of disgusting, what they did to April, the little bit that I saw, but then I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow her videos, so yeah, I will, baby. I will. I don't know what happened between her and April. I just know people was coming back in the chat. This is my observation, what I saw when I was there. People was coming back in her chat saying that April was talking about her, shading her behind her back. But who has been shading her any more than Jay Wilson? He's been shading her for months now. Yes, I said it. I did. He's been shading her for months now. She won't turn against him though. But I think this time, yeah, I think that shit with QB, James, who you call Queen Bus, you know, him. I think that shit with him kind of shook her, and that might change the dynamics of her and Jay Wilson's relationship. I think so. You think so? Yeah, you told your subbies don't do that. And then she told her subbies not to do it the other day after you had told your subbies. Yeah, you gave that girl Apple. You gave her a good lashing. You did. You gave her a good lashing the other day. I was there. Like I told you, I was there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, now, like I said, I don't know what happened with her in April, but one time she was going to vacation, then the next time she was out. So I don't know. And now, they looking for jobs for her and stuff. So I don't know. You know, I could give a damn less if April get a job or not. She ain't paying my bills. She not paying my bill. So I'm not sure why you would be so worried about April getting a job, but that's what they do on here. So yeah, you did say that. You did tell your subbies don't go over there attacking her because you know they come in the chats and they start attacking. Excuse me, your subbies go over there, James, and attacked her. I've been over there, and then her subbies come over and attack you, and then Tracy comes over and she attacks you, and then it goes on and on and on. That's what they do here. I see it. Like I said, I hang up in the bushes. Yes. Oh, okay. You know what, Spill It Boy? I don't go on everybody's platform. Like I said, now, I'm going to tell you, I did feel sorry for QB yesterday. I did, and I made that video, and I'm stand by it. I feel sorry on him. I feel sorry for him. But like I said today, I don't give him a pass because I remember when he had the gentleman's panel and he allowed Wiley to come in and attack you. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember. So you knew that was Wiley. You knew what y'all had discussed, you and James and everybody, and Wiley would never be on their show because he do this, he do that. And then you turned around, QB, and you allowed him to come on to your platform and you ambush James. I remember that. I do remember that. And that's only been about what? 2, 3 months, and now it came back to bite him in the ass because now your cohort, you know, allowed that same person who you allow on your platform to attack Spill It Boy to come on his platform and attack you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, shit, it is what it is. But I felt bad for him because I think just the way Wiley, they say Wiley had in his patron some, foul stuff about him and giving him a ST. You did. You did. Now, you did, Spell It Boy. You did. I remember a video you did shortly after that. If I'm not mistaken, if my memory served me right, you told QB about Wiley. Yeah, he was yesterday. He was hurt, but it bothered you too. So fair is fair because it bothered you when you thought that he allowed Wally to come on his platform and ambush you. But QB was hurt, and he'll be back. He'll be back. After he cool off a little bit, I think he'll be back. If I was him, I was told we ain't friends. I remember that. I remember that. I remember all that. QB will be back, but he got to toughen up. He just has to toughen up. You can't just be weak on here. And they know your weak spots, and they will drag the hell out of you, and they would dig and dig and dig, and they go for blood. They go for blood on these YouTube streets. They do that. And so he just have to toughen up. But I believe that, and Spill It, you could comment on it if you want to. And this is no dig to fight, and this ain't talking. But I have watched James distant himself. Oh, Wiley is a whole freaking. Oh, I could say a lot about him. I don't even want to say it because then it'll make me start cursing. Yeah, yeah. Wiley is a fucking nutcase. But anyway, I see now. I have seen this in the past couple of months that Jay Wilson is pulling further and further away from Phi Babe. And I think, to me, this was a calculated move on his part to really distance himself from her. Because I know that he knows that if he would have said anything to QB, that Phi Babe was going to windmill for him. He knew that. And that's the chance he took. That's the chance he took when he let Wiley on his platform. But did he do it purposely? So she can call it quits as a friend? Or did he really just want to interview Wiley? Who the want to really interview Wiley? You know? Who's gonna have to clear them voice recordings? Wiley is cold-blooded. And that stuff that he must have said on Patreon, I heard a little bit of it. You know, it was malicious. It was horrible. And that's why I felt bad for QB, because I happened to hear QB when I was driving home. I had just popped on him and I heard him just ranting and raving. He was livid. So I said, well, what the hell is he talking to? I need to know. And then I heard what he was saying about Wiley, and Jay Wilson and what had happened. And then I thought about it. That's the same thing that happened to Spiller Boy on your platform. But okay. You know, I'll listen to it and then I'll make up my mind what I really feel about it. And like I said, I felt bad for QB. I really did. They are both playing the same game, but who's playing checkers and playing chess with you? They're not clever and to play. I have my reason for thinking that. They manipulating each other. See, to go on James, sorry, Spiller Boy, to go on Jay's platform. He knew where to go because he know that Jay Wilson is all about the clicks and views and the coins. And so he knew that he could go on his platform because he know Jay Wilson is money hungry. And Five Babe made a good point though, today, or yesterday, whenever her video was. Why would you compromise your friendship with someone for a buck, for some money? You know, but Jay Wilson don't care. He's all about the money. What recordings? Trey? What? They playing AC Doocy. There you go, baby. They not playing chess and checkers. They not smart enough to play chess and checkers. I'm reading right through them, so you can't be playing chess. AC Doocy is right. AC, you silly. AC Doocy is right. Wait, Reed. Wait. Spill it. You aware of this? QB probably left because he don't want to explain the recordings that Trey played. What recording? See, I don't watch Trey. I'm gonna tell you why I don't watch Trey. Because, and Spill it, you tell me. Because like I told you, I've been around Queens for basically all my life. So I know how they operate. I don't like Trey because Trey is young and flamboyant and flaming. Oh, look at me. No, older queens don't do that. Mature queens don't do that. And I hope I'm not offending you, but that's my take on it. Older queens don't do all that. Look at me. You went from platform to platform to be seen and to seek attention. Trey, I'm talking about Trey now. So I don't care for him. So I don't know, Reed, about no tape recordings, but I'm damn sure gonna go over there and look. Maybe tomorrow. I'm sure QB is sad, but let's not forget he had other boyfriends since his husband was Indy. I don't know, baby. I don't know. But, you know, just correct me if I'm wrong. And I know y'all must know what's going on. You must know the history. Reed, thank you. But I'm going to show this one. But Reed, thank you for letting me know, because now I'm going to go over the trade. Now, do you think that when QB get backed his up against the wall, he come out with this sympathetic ploy for people to feel sorry for him? Do you think that's what's happening here? Spiller, did you say yep? I don't know. Do you? I said that too. I wonder if he does that when his back is up against the wall. You know, when he done did something and he don't want it revealed, or he can't deal with it. He do that my husband died thing, maybe. You heard that with your big old Indy, tell us what you heard. Girl, you gotta spill the tea. If you in this chat, you gotta spill the tea. What you hear? Reed. I think so too. What you hear with your big old ears, Indy Cakes? Remember what I said. Queen Bus is another Sean. See, I don't know Sean Bradley too much. I don't know about him too much. Hold on, because Spiller knows everything. Hold on, Spiller. Let me show this. See, I don't know about Sean Bradley. Oh, this backstage phone stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, baby. I got it. Well, Indy Spiller boy know what you talking about, but T-Velocity don't. I don't know what you're talking about. Reed, do you know what she's talking about? We want to know what you're talking about. What did you hear with your own ears? I want to know. I'm nosy. Reed, do you know what she's talking about? Too Blessed left because she was at work. I think Too Blessed left. Reed, do you know what she's talking about? Because I don't know. So I can't speak on it. But anywho, inquiring minds want to know. Yep. I'll tell y'all, I'm nosy. I'm for the mess sometimes, just not when it get real messy. So I'm going to go right on over there and listen to Trey live. Indy, when was the live? Last night? When was the live? That was several months. Oh, months ago. They were laying around on the weekend. Oh, stop. I can't make too much noise. Everybody sleep. They were laying around on the weekend sexing and stop it. Shut the front door. I didn't know that. See, I don't follow Trey. I don't like Trey. I don't like flamboyance. Young, I don't like it. I don't like the way he came on. He went on everybody's platform trying to get seen. Not this past week in QB talking ish on the phone with someone else. What? Oh, I didn't know that. James, you saying right? Not Trey, QB. Yeah, I saw you said not Trey, QB. QB was talking on the phone. Thank you, baby. Due process, I appreciate that. When he first came, he had a boyfriend. We didn't know anything about the husband. Wait a minute now. You said y'all didn't know about the husband? See, because the way he's crying about the husband now, as if the husband was the only person he had. So now you're telling me something new. The wrench clone. Okay, see, Indy, you know, because she's saying thank you to Spiller Boy. So Indy knows. What? See, I don't know all about that. Yeah, I don't know him like that. I just met him through Five Babe Lives. You know, recently when he came on scene. James, I got a question. Spiller Boy. Do you think he started that after his beat with Rick Reed? Yeah, remember now. I was there for Rick Reed. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Rick Reed is something else. Rick Reed is something else. He's somebody I can't do either, baby. I only could take him in small doses. All that cussing and hooping and hollering and you know, I just it's something about him that just doesn't settle well with me. You know, so I don't know, but Indy and Jane, okay, Indy, you and Spiller Boy know the tea. So it started after Rick Reed revealed that his husband had died, right? Didn't Rick expose the marriage? Yeah. Oh, he exposed the marriage, and we never heard him speak of the boyfriend anymore. What? Oh, now I see what y'all saying. He was dipping and dabbling. And Rick Reed exposed him, huh? Oh wow. Well, now he was crying over the boyfriend. So I mean, over the husband. I only knew about the husband. I ain't know about the boyfriend. Mm-mm. So, I mean, I guess, yeah. So I'm thinking now that y'all say that y'all telling me everything. See, I don't know the history, but thanks for catching me up. Then maybe he is using that as an excuse for sympathy when they on his ass. I don't know. Oh, the husband had already died. Okay. He had moved on with his life. Okay. And so now I'm following you. So now he talks about the husband when his back is up against the wall or he's in some shit. He cries sympathy, tears of sympathy, right? That's what you're saying, basically? Because he had another boyfriend after the husband and all that, correct? Okay, I got you. The husband had already died. Okay, I got you. Spiller boy, I got you. Wow. See, I don't know all the history behind it. That's what I'm saying. Do you think he used that? Just when it gets kind of tough and his back get up against the wall, old boy come out with, oh, my husband died. I don't know. I don't know him like that, but you guys are catching me up on the history, and I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Let me go. Yep. But you know what, James? I noticed too. You see, I'm going from James to Spiller Boy. That's just who I am. My ADH kicking, not bipolarism. I said ADH. Thank you, baby. I am cooking with gas. So what I notice is that these people play on these subbies sympathy and their emotion. They play on their emotions a lot. And I could see people get caught up into it. They get caught up into people's emotions. Like I said, I felt bad for him. Oh, at the full effect, baby girl, full effect. I felt bad for him because he was crying and yelling and shouting. And the only thing I knew, my dumbass didn't even watch the video really with the live with him and James Wilson. Just when he was crying and he was saying that, and then he was saying how that he was saying all this stuff on while he was saying all this stuff on his Patreon, and he was screaming and crying and yelling and kicking. I said, damn, I feel bad for him. I said, oh my gosh, that damn Wiley is at it again. I said, that stinking ass Wiley is at it again. And so I felt bad for him. So I did mention in my video, about Wiley, because now I have seen Wiley works. From the time that I've been on here, I've seen Wiley work. So I know he's wicked. And I know he lies too, you know? So that's why I think I felt bad for him. But now that y'all telling me this, I need to go really see what's going on. Oh, he could cry. Oh, he's an actor then. He's an actor. I told you, this world is a big stage, and all of us play a role. Yep, we all play a role. And this YouTube is a big stage, and everybody plays a role. So he's just crying. Okay, I got y'all. See, you and Indy had to clear it up for me, Spiller Boy, because I didn't know that. Like you said, you have to know the history, and I don't know the history, and that's why some things I can't speak on. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to take what everybody says as the truth. The truth. QB lies too. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he lies. But I don't know. Like I said, my take on some of this stuff is totally different. And like I said, I love the mess, but I'm not going to get it into it too deep that it will take away from who I am, you know? But one thing too, I wanted to talk about. Now, come on, spill it. I told them earlier today, my foot is going to stay on Jay Wilson's neck. My foot's going to stay on his neck. Oh, okay. Then I got to go to the history class with him then. All right. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not giving Jay Wilson a pass. Absolutely not. Because he did something personally to me. Yep. And I just got on these YouTube streets. And when I saw that, and I had went to a couple of his lives, I see the way he moved. I see the way he moved. He can't be trusted. Nope. And that's why my foot will stay on his neck. Yes. Anytime I get an opportunity, I want anybody to know that I probably would say something about Jay Wilson if he does a video or I see something. But I'm just not going after him. But yeah. Yep. Because this yeah, he's really fake and phony. Mm-hmm. He really is. And I don't know if you was in here when I'm gonna tell you why I don't like Jay Wilson so y'all could see why I don't like Jay Wilson, that I'm just not coming for Jay Wilson. I'm just not trying to beef with anybody. That's just not who I am. So when I first started out, I approached Jay Wilson. I noticed that he had Captivating Christian on. And I remember when Captivating Christian came on and you all was doing a gentleman's panel. So he was talking politics. You all was talking about something else and they were talking politics. So I said, oh, I like that. And then he was saying he was a political science major and his channel is about politics. So I said, I like that. So I heard Jay Wilson talking about politics. So this is what I did. And this is why I don't like Jay Wilson. I reached out to Jay Wilson via email and I said, hey, I noticed you was talking about politics and the importance of voting and, and you was following what was going on in politics. I like to I like to invite you on my platform so we can talk about it. I said, I extended an invitation to Captivating Christian as well. I said, so please contact me. Right? I said, please contact me. I would love to have you on my platform. Captivating Christian, he replied and said, I would love to come on your platform, and talk politics. I said, cool. I said, because we need to make our people aware that our vote really does count, but where it counts at, right? Cool. Jay Wilson never answered me back. So I wrote Vivian Jennings, his good friend. I wrote her and asked her, could she please relay the message to Jay Wilson? So I never heard back from Miss Jennings. Well, that night, I happened to go on his live and wow, he had Captivating Christian on his live and they was talking about the idea that I had, said, the idea I had gave him, the invitation, but he did it on his platform that night. He didn't wait the next day. He did it that night. Never answer me or anything. So that's why I don't like him, because that right there let me know that he's a snake. And that's why I titled my video yesterday, Jay Wilson is the snake in Phi Babe's grass. That's why. Yep. So that's why I don't like him. Because all he did but have to reply and say, hey, I don't really go on, I don't know you, or maybe later on, you're a new YouTuber and I don't. Nope. He did it the night. He did it that night. He did a live with Captivating Christian. And I don't hold anything against Captivating Christian. Is Jay Wilson. That was the snake. So I don't fool with him. I don't fool with him, and that's what I don't care. I don't like about him. So, anywho, but so we've been on this live an hour and something. I just got off of work at 11. It takes me an hour to get home. Now listen, I had suggested to this viewers earlier, I want to do something different. Now, James, you do the Oval Office's sister and you do the have and have not. I don't watch television like that. But what I do want to do, I do want to do For My Man. I don't know if y'all watch that For My Man, but I want to get on here and do lives and talk about that. For My Man, 90 Day Fiance, and Love After Lockup. Yes, I do want to talk about that. He's a clown. Who's a clown? Who's a clown? Reed, who's a clown? James, why you going? Who's a clown, baby? He's a fake. If you talking about who y'all call pastor, I love For My Man. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to binge watch it, and then I'm gonna come on and we could talk about that. I'm gonna watch Love After Lockup with you though. Thank you, to bless. Yeah, that's some crazy shit though. But I mean, it is what it is. I had a girlfriend who married, and this is a quick story about Love After Lockup. So I had a girlfriend who married. Oh yeah, he's a clown, baby girl. He's a whole clown to me, and he's a fake pastor. You can't preach in one breath and then 2 hours later you do a live dragging a homeless person or dragging somebody who doesn't have a job or dragging people. You can't be no pastor like that. But anywho, he is a clown. There are definitely people that will tune in for reviews for those shows. Thank you, James. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take a shot of. So listen, so I had a girlfriend, right? And she married this guy. She had started out being a pen pal because her girlfriend husband was in jail, well, in prison. So he wanted to meet somebody. So her girlfriend introduced him to her. So she marries this guy, right? So they going back and forth. She going down there visiting him. She putting money on his books and stuff, and they get married in the jail, prison, whatever they call it. They all the damn same. No, one is jail and one is prison. But anyway, she marries him in prison, right? So she goes along and do this bid with him, putting money on his book, visiting him. Oh, she happy. They married. And I was like, oh shit, did she really go marry this guy in prison? I said, I don't believe it. Showed me the paperwork, had their little wedding. So after he got out, after she rode this bid with him and held him down, he gets out. She meets him down there, right? She meets him down to the jails when they released him. However it goes, they released him. They go home. They have adult relations and all that. And he told her he was going to buy a pack of cigarettes, and she woke up the next morning and he had gone. He had left the wedding ring and he had disappeared, went back to Miami where he had came from. Yep. She did all that to him. So personally, I wouldn't do it. I'm just not gonna marry anyone in prison. Now, if my husband, and we have been married for years and something that happened was beyond his control, not some dumb shit, then I'm a ride with him. Now, how long? I don't know how long that could last. I ain't gonna sit here and say that. But just to marry somebody, pen pal them, and then marry them in prison. See, because my take on that is that they just want you to hold them down while they do their time. And then after that, the marriage might be null and void. They may be gone. So I personally wouldn't do that, but to each his own. Everybody have their reason for what they do. I can't knock them and I can't judge them, but I won't do it. I'm definitely not gonna do it. So that happened to her. So come to find out, let me finish it up now. Damn. Come to find out, she's all over the place. She's calling all over. This dude done went back to Miami, right? Come to find out, he had a wife in Miami. And he had went back to his wife. She rode the bid with him in the state that we were in, but he had a wife in Miami, and he left and went to Miami. Sure did. Sure did. But here's the kicker. He did something else. They extradited his ass back to the state that we lived in, that she married to. She married him, and they extradited him back there. I guess for a violation of probation, he had to come back to that state and do his time. And She went down there. She went down there. But when she went down there, who she run into? The wife. Yep. So that, that's how that worked out. So that was just a story that I knew, that somebody had married somebody in prison. So I wouldn't do it. I'm hoping that people will tune in and that we could have lives and talk about it. Because people experience certain things and we don't know people lives. So I don't know. Maybe somebody has done it before and they want to come in and talk about it. I did run into somebody today say they had a similar situation and we was going to talk about it because they had stayed with that person. So we had talked earlier. So it's people out there that'll do it. And I like to know what would possess you to do that. Why would you do that? Why would you marry somebody who's incarcerated like the Mendez? What is that? The Mendez twins? They got married in prison. They're not even ever going to, they got life in prison. So why would you marry somebody who's confined that you can't really have a fulfilled life with? Who was a buzzard? Oh yeah, he was a whole buzzard and treated her like crap. Yep, when she did find out everything and she went back to business, treated her like crap. Well, again, I told you she ended up not being with him, but yeah, I think some people in prisons are they use you to just hold them down while they there. I don't think they really want you. I think it's just a companionship type thing. Yeah, you didn't know that? Shit, both of them brothers are married. Got married in prison. Sure did. Both of I done been on here. Oh, did it black out? You could get conjugal visits, but who wants that? Okay, baby girl, you can. I didn't want to expose who you was, but we can still talk. Just email me. You know what? If you're comfortable, you can do it the way you want to, no pressure. If you want to come on my platform when we watch that and you want to discuss it and you could be, on a platform discussing, I welcome you, you know. And if you don't, if you just want to talk behind the scenes, then that's cool too. But if you want to, I can invite you on my platform one day and you could discuss it with us if you feel comfortable. If not, then that's cool. Is that Quiet Storm? Thank you for visiting my channel, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing as well. But yeah, if you want to talk about it, because now they know who you are because you in the chat and you must have felt comfortable revealing yourself. I wasn't going to reveal your name or say anything about it. But yeah, we can do that. Oh, we could do both. Cool. Because I'm interested in how that worked out. You're doing quite well now, for yourself. But how did that shift in your life work out for you? I mean, I'm just interested to know that. So she have agreed to come on the platform, you all. So one day we'll have. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna do that because everybody can see you, girl. You ain't hitting. Folks be calling out for another makeup challenge. I literally had to purchase. Yeah, James, that was good too. I don't wear makeup, but that was good. That was good. That makeup, you should make that part of your show. Yeah, that was good. Oh, you know what I'm mad about? Because you'll remember me from Swipe Left. I used to tune in religiously Saturday watching Swipe Left. In fact, you came to my state and I was supposed to meet up with you, but I had to work. And I had just started my new job. I had closed my business, started my new job, and I didn't make it. But you really BTV Spiller Boy and somebody else came to my state, and I was supposed to meet up with you there. I don't know if you remember, because I used to love your Swipe Left. Okay, so let me say something right quick to Too Blessed to Be Stressed. Too Blessed to Be Stressed is saying she doesn't mind coming on a platform telling her story. So we're going to allow her, we'll make a time, and she's going to come through and tell us her story. You know? You do remember? Okay, you do remember now. Yeah. And I didn't make it. And I knew right where you guys was at. But I couldn't make it because I had started a new job. I was so damn mad. I was so excited to meet you in person. But it'll happen again. It'll happen again. So we'll do that. Well, good people, it's 2:00 in the morning here. Oh no, it's only 1:35. We could go to two. Look, we could go to 2:00 if y'all not tired. Because 2:00 I shut it down. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do remember. So you remember good. But don't, yeah, James, you have to do swipe left. Why did you leave that? A View was there. BBK was there. Was it Jaded Nerd? Was Jaded Nerd? Was Jaded Nerd there? Spiller Boy. It was somebody else with y'all that was in the picture. Was it Jaded Nerd? Oh, is a View a guy? Because it was a guy with you. You did it last week. Oh, I missed it. I ain't see it last week. Oh, I didn't see it. I have to go back and watch it. Oh, I love that. I must say, I love you in drags. Yeah. I like you better in drags than in Jane and Spiller Boy. I do. I love you in drags. Yeah. Oh, I missed it. No, oh, that was your brother. Okay, I had saw a guy in the picture. It was your brother in the live. Yeah. So I have to go back and catch it, baby. I'll go back and catch it because I like it a lot. And that that read was everything. I hate to say it. It was everything. God, I missed it. I got to go back and watch that though. Your girl did her version and I did mine. Like, yeah, the original creators are always better. That's all I'm going to say on that. The original creators are always better. So she has her thing and you have your thing. And that red was everything. Damn, I missed it. Really? You had on red? I'll go watch it. In fact, I'll go to sleep to it because that's what I do. You better not comment. Don't come starting shit over here with me on my platform. Don't get me in trouble. Oh, you have on red. I'll watch it. That's what I'll go to sleep to tonight. Really? Don't hurt nobody, boo. Don't hurt nobody red here. Ooh. Wow. Really? I'll watch it. Okay. Spill it. I'm glad you're here because we talked to somebody else. Spill it. I got a quick question for you. Now, I just want you to come. What do you think about that Maddie and Geo thing? I like Maddie now. Don't come in here talking shit about Maddie. No, I like Maddie. What do you think about that Maddie and Geo thing? Go ahead, Indy, because no comments. Okay. No comment. That's cool because I don't know it all. And that's why I won't elaborate on it. I love them both. Oh, see, I don't know Gio, but I know Maddie from, her show. And I met her in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta and I met Maddie and her and Miss Mary. Yeah, when you was in DC, you met them. Right? You was in DC and Maddie had a show in DC and you were there. If I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, okay, that's okay. We ain't got to talk about it. I don't want to talk. I'm not bad mouthing anybody and anything I don't know about. And I like Maddie. Hopefully they could get it together before that shit spills over on what? YouTube. Because now that's trending on these YouTube streets. And some people could hardly wait to put their 2 cents in it. Oh, it was Pittsburgh. Oh, I thought that was DC y'all was at when you went to Maddie's show. Oh, it was Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, 8 months. Okay, 8 months before that. I see. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, so this is my plan. Tomorrow I have an appointment and then I have to go to work. It's getting late. I'm winding down now. I'm beginning to look like that I'm smoking something or taking something. You don't follow Maddie, but I do like get her in Baltimore. Oh, okay. She was here for the Pride. Then I went to see her. Oh, it was in Baltimore. Yeah, around the DMV area. I remember when you went. You was sewing something. You was making an outfit, right? Am I right or wrong? You was sewing something. You was doing something. You was sewing, I think, a dress or something to wear when you was in the DMV area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Well, yeah, my purple dress I wore. Uh-huh. I'm telling you. I've been following you around town. I got my eye on you. No, just joking. But I remember that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had met her and Miss Mary in Georgia. Sure did. Last year. Last year in Georgia. I was in Georgia for a while. And I saw them in Macy's. And let me tell you something. So we in Macy's, right? And my cousin is hitting me, right? So check this shit out. So my cousin is hitting me, telling me to look, because we do stuff like that. She said, "Look, look." When I turned around, I said, "Oh," I said, "That's my friend." I said, "I love you." My cousin looked. I said, "That's Maddie and Miss Mary." My cousin was looking. I said, "Yes, that's T.S. Madison." My cousin didn't know. She was telling me to look because Maddie's ass is so big, and plus she was transsexual, so my cousin is like, look, look, look. I was so surprised. So when my cousin stood back and I went up there and hugged Maddie and hugged Miss Mary. Uh-huh. But it was so funny because she was hitting me to look. You was ripping around Baltimore being grown? Yeah, yeah. Baltimore is something else. Baltimore is something else. Speaking of Baltimore, my girl in Baltimore, my content creator in Baltimore is struggling. She's going through something. You know who I'm talking about. She's struggling a little bit, but she'll be all right. Yeah, Baltimore is something else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Well, good peeps. Hopefully you guys will join me for my next live. Miss Mary is a sweetie. Yeah. And you know what, Spiller Boy? She didn't know who I was. But when I was like, hey, Maddie, how are you doing, baby? Miss Mary just commenced to tell me, yeah, they keep messing with her, and that's my daughter. And I keep telling her to stay away from. They called her early this morning and got her all upset. And Maddie was, Mama, she ain't even talking about that. Mama, it's okay. And I said, oh, Miss Mary, don't worry about her. I said, a lot of people love Maddie, so don't worry about her. But her mother was so upset. So something had took place that morning, and Miss Mary probably thought I was aware of it, but I wasn't, but she is a sweetie. And you know what? I hadn't seen her in a couple of Maddie's lives, and I was concerned about her, but then I saw her the other night. So she was in the kitchen cooking, so I know she's okay. But I was like, damn, I haven't seen Miss Mary for a while. She lost her earring that someone had given her. She was so upset. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, she was getting her mother's face done in Macy's. She must have was taken out for a mom day and she was getting her face done. So she was over there at the makeup counter when I left. But yeah, I told my cousin, when they walked away and when they got in the car, I showed her some of Maddie videos. She couldn't believe it because Maddie didn't look like that. Maddie was just out in the store, so she wasn't all made up and glamorized. But when I started showing my cousin the videos, my cousin was like, "Oh my gosh, was that him?" I said, "Yeah, that is the same person you saw. That person is the same person." So she was like, "Wow." I was like, "Yeah." But I'm telling you, they beaten Maddie's face to perfection and in different appearances too. They beaten whoever her makeup artist is, that chick is beating her face to perfection. Oh, did you? That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, you do have to love her. She loves her daughter, and she always trying to bat for her. And sometimes Miss Mary don't even know what's happening, but she'll try to get into it. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was cool. You're a sweet person anyway, so you're a good guy. You're a good guy. I love you. I do. I do. Listen, people, the sleep Jones is coming down on me. So I hope you enjoyed our little conversation. I hope you continue to be a part of me. I enjoyed it. And make sure you like this video. And I'm sure I'll get some comments somewhere from somebody who was hanging in the bushes that didn't like what I said about whoever. And that's fine. Because, see, I don't mind. She tried to give the bracelet back, but I wouldn't accept it. I like me some Miss May. I know, me too. In fact, I would like to go. I would like to go see one of Maddie's shows, probably when she come back in the area. Yeah, I like to go see one of her shows. Spill It Boy, I grew up. I grew up in the drag community. Yeah, I did. I did. Some of my mother's very good friends were drag queens. That's what we called them back then. So if I offend you, I'm sorry, but I'm old school, and that's what we call them. And boy, oh boy, I used to go to their balls. I hardly ever make it home with all my jewelry. I'm constantly, oh, that's nice. That's cool. That's good. That's good. I used to go to balls with my mom. In fact, I was in the show. I was in a little talent show, and one of our very good friends, God rest his soul, was Bobby White. Spiller, have you ever heard of Bobby White? Because Bobby White was renowned. He was a renowned drag queen. You know Bobby White? Spiller, do you know Bobby White from Jersey? Might He might have been a little older than you. Yeah, Bobby White might have been a little older. You have? So anyway, you said you know Bobby White? Because I'm gonna tell you a story. Well, I'm gonna tell a damn story anyway, and then I'm going to bed. Okay, so we used to live in the building and we had a lot of drag queens there. And Bobby White was a well-known drag queen. you know? And so Bobby White used to have shows, and you've heard of him, yeah, because he was well known. And so we used to have these shows and we used to battle cross town. And so he picked me to be in one of his shows because, he was my mom's friend and they liked me. So anyway, our group, we was Teddy Pendergrass and Sharon Page. So he had did me all up like Sharon Page. We was lip singing. So it was Harold Melvin and Sharon Page, right? So we did. I hope that we could be together soon. So I was Sharon Page and the guy was Harold Melvin. And then we was Barry White. We was versus Barry White and Love Unlimited. I had a ball and he had me absolutely gorgeous. He had the gown, the makeup, the hair, and everything. And I just enjoyed myself. And I was young then. I probably was only maybe like maybe 13 or 14 when we did that show. Yeah, but we used to compete against Crosstown. You know, they used to compete against the drag queens and stuff cross town, but we used to go to their balls and everything. Yeah. So I've been around drag queens all my life. So I know they can read and I know they are fierce at times. So yeah. Legendary, very legendary. Yeah. My mom used to take us to the Money Ball. Um, oh, they used to have all kinds of shows and stuff. My mom used to take us to, and I used to always tap my mother because I was young. Mom, is that one? Mom, is that one? That's how good they looked. That's how good they look. Mom, is that one? And my mother go, yeah, that's Miss Trudy. Oh, that's Miss So and so. And we were young, so we really couldn't tell that they were men. Yeah, that's how fierce and sharp they were. Yeah, some of this shit we got running around here, I don't know about that. But they were. We didn't even know, baby. We had to ask mom all the time. But listen here, you're having a blast, and so am I. And I don't know if you watched my video yesterday. I did a spill it, boy. I said, "Come in, my loves. Come in, my loves. I have to tell you something." I stole that from you yesterday, but I did compliment you. I said, "This is Spiller Boy. Come closer, me love. I have something to tell you." But anywho, I gotta go, baby. I'm getting so sleepy. I wish to meet you all again back on this channel at another time. Oh, thank you, baby. You seen me? And I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed the chat. You guys helped me get ready for sleep. I'm going to watch Spill It Boys. My swipe left, Milan Trejor. No, Trejor Milan. I always get it backwards. I'm going to watch that and go to sleep to that. And I shall see y'all later. God bless and smooches. Good night. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Oh, I definitely enjoyed it. Okay, thanks, Indy. Good night, baby. Y'all, goodbye. Thank you. And you have a blessed night. Too blessed. I got you, baby. You can email me. I'll look for it. Bye bye.